So this is the second video that I actually recorded last year, and I'm just going through the editing process now. I'll get it posted, and I think I have 2 more after that I may finish up and post as well. Hey, I decided I better cut these things off and grind them down before somebody tripped on one of them or I ran one of them through one of my tires. Anyway, I'm doing this, what is today? It's the same day that I finished tearing the shed apart, but it'll probably end up being part of a different video. But just gonna try to get these things all cut off before they kill somebody. Okay, I've got all these bolts cut off and ground flush with the concrete, so nobody should be able to trip on them now, and I should not be able to run them through my tires. And that is my new friend Ozzy. I just learned his name yesterday, and I'm trying to convince him that I'm not as scary as he thinks I am. Hey Ozzy. Hey Ozzy. Hey Ozzy. See, I'm not that scary. He still barks at me every time I come out, but at least he'll let me pet him now. Anyway, got all these bolts cut off, ground down. Should be good to go on that. Okay, it's a new day again. I think I mentioned in the last video that I recorded that I'm wanting to take this fence behind me out. I think I want to take this little piece out and give me a clear shot from the road down through here whenever I'm getting in and out of the back. So that's going to require taking this fence out and that tree right there, which I've been told used to bear apricots but hasn't. I can't see any blossoms on it this year, and I heard that it hasn't had any fruit on it lately anyway, so I'm taking it out of there. The challenge with this is on this side of the fence, that chain link is embedded in the concrete, as well as the posts. I expected the post to be, but I was surprised to find the chain link is embedded in the concrete as well. So on this side where there's no concrete, I've been digging a trench down the edge of the concrete, and trying to bend up the chain link as far as I can get it up out of the dirt or out of the concrete. Over here it's been bedded in the concrete pretty deep. Anyway, originally I was going to dig this trench and get down there with a sledgehammer on smack on that concrete, see if I couldn't break that chain link free. But after having dug up the rest of it, I think what I'm going to do is pull these wire stays off this center post, take these brackets off the two end posts, probably leave the wire stays along this top rail, and then see if I can't pull it over from this side. See if either by hand or maybe hooking that top rail onto the truck, see if I can pull that chain link that's embedded in the concrete, see if it'll pull out of the concrete without me having to break up the concrete. So that's my goal for the next few minutes, to see how that plan works out. That bottom one's embedded in the concrete, so I'm going to have to try to pull it out. I'm not going to be able to pull that out by myself. Those aluminum whatchamajiggers that make it so you can't see through the fence are too stiff to get any bend out of the fence, and that stuff's pretty embedded in the concrete, so maybe we'll hook it up to the truck and see what happens then. Alright, I'm not real confident how this is going to turn out. I could end up, I don't know, chain come through the back window of the truck and knock me in the back of the head, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to give it a try, see if it saves me a bunch of pounding with a hammer on concrete. Looks like it's going to be sledgehammer and concrete. You know what? I got to go buy me a sledgehammer, and I've been having so much fun with it that I forgot to get the camera out and turn it on so you can see all the fun I'm having. But I did remember, so I'm going to set this up so you can watch me pound on this concrete with my new sledgehammer. Okay, that got most all of it out of there. I was trying not to beat up that edge any more than I had to. And it's not too bad, it'll work. I'll backfill up against that with the dirt that I took out of that trench, and you'll never know that it's beat up. Holy cow, it's hot out here. Anyways, I gotta take care of this fence now, and then I'll move forward with this project to get this driveway opened up so I got some access back in here. That'll do for now. That way I won't cut my fingers, or nobody else will, and I'll cover it up and you'll never see it. Okay, I've got this fence out and cleaned up the mess from the trench that I dug, and this is what it looks like now. It's a lot more open, give me a lot wider access back into here. When the time comes for me to get my camping trailer back in here, I'll be able to do it without worrying about ripping the side of it open on that carport down there. Obviously, I need to take that tree out for this thing to be truly opened up. And that's probably the next thing on my list once I figure out what to do with all that old fence. Alright, I left enough stump. Hopefully that I've got some options for putting a chain around it to pull out of the ground. Hopefully this one comes out better than the first one I tried. I left it long, so there's places I can hook up on high and get some leverage. It's out of the ground. It looks like there's going to be a little bit digging to get the stump out of there. But that just gives me something fun to do, so I'm excited. Woohoo! So it's been a couple of days since I've recorded anything that I've done. I think the last video I recorded was cutting down that tree. Since then I pulled the stump out that was left over from cutting the tree down, and I've loaded up a couple of trailer loads of garbage, including that tree, and hauled it to the dump. Just wanted to show you the end result of having taken out that tree and that shed and that fence and everything. It gives me a chance, even when I'm tired like I am now, to swing wide and not hit anything when I pull in this driveway. That was one of the reasons I wanted to do all that, take all that stuff out, so I have easier access into the back here. Anyway, that part of this money pit project is over. We'll see what I can come up with next. Hope you enjoyed this. And as always, thanks for watching.